there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
Perfect. Yep. All right, we're back. Let's go.
Let's go, Jim. Powering through the cold.
I don't even know if it's a cold. It might be more than that. I am dying here, brother.
You got the COVID right now?
No, tested negative for COVID. But I'm literally just getting over it. I was just telling my cousin, I've been sick for like 2 months.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I had like a classic cold.
It always starts there.
Always starts there. And then I
You're wiping the nose.
Dude, my nose is raw. Rawer than a baby's ass right now. It's fucking crazy. God, I feel like I'm yelling. I need to turn my vol down. There we go.
Turn the vol down a little bit. Yeah, I'm
go.
your friend, Jim. You don't yell at your friends.
We don't.
It's up to you if we're friends.
Sometimes I need it. No, it started off as a cold.
Send me
and
20K.
And I'm just chilling, big time chilling. And I'm like, you know what? Little Dayquil, NyQuil. Took longer than I thought. It took like a full week to get over it. And I was like, that's not cool. It's usually 3 or 4 days. And then I'm just kind of getting over it. Haven't been able to see my brother's new daughter. Supposed to go out there last weekend, but like got the residue of a runny nose. I'm like, you know what? Not gonna.
Is that his 6th or 7th? What's going on down there in Arizona? Is this his first?
First.
No.
First. Yeah.
First?
First
Okay.
time uncle. Thank you.
Hey, congrats. Welcome to the club, dude.
Appreciate that. Big thanks. Big preach. No, but so I was supposed to go down last week and I was like, I'm not going to be the one that gets new niece sick. That's a bad way to start a relationship, you know? And so my mom, bless her heart, she went out 2 weeks ago to visit my brother for a week and his wife and the new baby. And then she comes home for a week and has science camp, goes to science camp for a full week, like back to back, not at home for 2 weeks. She gets sicker than I've ever seen her. And like just kind of parades around the house like nothing's wrong. And here I am, sicker than a dog. But yeah, exactly. Her house. What am I gonna say?
Right.
So been brutal. I mean, since the weekend, going on like 5 days of just hell. And I finally went back to work today.
Yeah.
No good. But
You're gonna just pass out for about 15 hours after this, or what?
I gotta go to work tomorrow. I wish I could. I gotta edit this. I gotta go to work tomorrow. And it got to the point today where they were like kind of trying to send me home, but I was like, at this point, like I'm not. You know, I got
out of bed this morning.
Exactly.
I'm here for every minute of my pay.
100%. So a little sick, but that's where we're at. We're fucking powering through because we ain't no fucking pussies. America's back on track.
There you go. Yeah, election. Did you go vote?
I voted via mail, California. So
see, I like the experience of going to vote. It's kind of a vibe.
I usually do too. And that's the other thing. I was like, I wasn't expecting to be sick day to vote, so it was like I guess I could have went and stood in line. You know what I mean? But I wasn't registered in California up until like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, geez.
And I was in Nevada, and I was like, oh, shit, am I going to be too late? Like, kind of sketchy.
Is that part of the appeal to live in, like, Nevada or Arizona? Like, hey, you actually get to influence elections?
Kind of. That's why it was sick.
It's like, that's kind of a big deal. You go from your vote mattering to your vote not mattering at all.
At all. Literally at all. And that's why I was like, it's not a big deal, but I would like to, you know, do my civic duty, throw a little vote in. There's some issues around the area I would like to vote on as well.
Yeah. No, that was crazy. We voted on slavery. I don't even think it passed. No, we're voting in California to get rid of involuntary servitude in prisons.
And it didn't pass.
We would be the only state that banned it.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I'm going to look it up.
It did not pass. I think like overwhelmingly, I think like 2/3 voted to not pass it.
To keep it.
To keep it.
As
yeah,
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
which was that was a wild one. And gay marriage was back on the bill, which we didn't have the privilege of voting on back in, what was it, like 08?
08, yeah.
Prop 8.
Prop 8, so crazy.
Dude, if
dude,
you know, you know.
that was a
dude.
crazy time going around like seeing signs, because it was like we were young enough and like I feel like we knew gay people like our age already. It was like no one gave a shit. And then there's like you would go over to like see your like friends' parents and they'd have like a yes or a no on Prop 8. You'd be like, taking a stance on this is crazy. Like either way is fucking nuts.
Well, you know me, I was loud and proud, dude.
No,
Gay straight alliance.
Exactly. GSA till he dies. But yeah, no, I just was like, it's just crazy to think that we actually had to. I mean, I guess still do have to have that conversation, but it's like not really.
Yeah.
Just nuts.
I wonder what happened on the gay marriage one this year. I haven't looked at any of the results.
I would assume nothing changed. I would hope to God.
Well, it was to repeal the ban. They always get tricky with that double negative on voting too. I don't know if you've ever noticed that.
Oh,
on
purpose. That's
you're like, what's yes and what's no, and then they'll have like some sneaky endorsements in there.
Yeah, and it's like you said, always the double negative. And so it's like if you're just reading through, you're like, oh, gay marriage. Of course I want this, but it was really to repeal what they had already put through.
Exactly.
Crazy. But California, you can register, I think, up until the day of. Like there's no deadline.
I had to like do a new address. I don't know if that counts as registering, but I had like a little special thing they had to do. They like put a little thing on my.
And so did you end up going in?
Yeah, I went in.
Nice.
Me and Sarah. Yeah, Sarah says hi, by the way.
Oh, tell her I said what's up.
Yeah.
Gotta make my way. I keep saying it. Gotta make my way down there. She's coming for Thanksgiving. Is that what you said, or Christmas?
Yep.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Let's go. Big time.
Alumni game. I hear Jim's making his return.
Hell no. I actually just pulled the old knee brace, dusted off the old lineman knee brace, so it's out and about.
Doing jiu-jitsu with the lineman.
Brother, I would guillotine one of those guys in the post so fast. I was like, "You gonna give me your back like this? Is this happening? You gonna try to back me down?" No way. But anyway, registered to vote. Got the mail-in ballot in like 2 days. They were on their shit. And so I just said, "Fuck it, send it in." Like you said, it doesn't really matter in California anyway.
How can you trust it, Jim?
It doesn't really matter in California.
Any mailman could be like, you know what?
Damn straight. And you know what? That's why in the America we're about to live in, I'll have even more trust in my postal service. Don't ask me why, but just no. It's
there was a part of me, because I'll give a concession speech for my girl Jill. Nice. My girl Jill put up a good fight again. I think this might be like her 4th or 5th time running.
Jill
Stein.
Oh, classic.
Come on, Jim. I believe in a long-term political movement.
I honestly thought you were talking about
We're
Jill
going to get
Biden.
the lesser two evils.
I thought
you were going to keep getting the lesser two evils.
Thought you were talking Jill Biden. I was like, dude, you're about 2 elections too late. Yeah.
No, my girl Steiny, dude.
Yeah. Didn't pull as many votes as she has in years past.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Get us to 5% and it snowballs to 50 quick. But if we keep sitting down here at 1%, we're never going to make a change, Jill. So that was unfortunate to see my girl pretty much come in last place. I don't even know if she beat Kennedy.
Oh, that's a good question. I think she must have, because I feel like a lot of the people were either, you know what I mean, like, we'll ride with Kennedy, or they just were like, I can't vote for either.
It's a name.
True.
Yeah, name recognition.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy election just in general. I feel like it like kind of snuck up on us, and then the last 2 weeks were like just throwing blows back and forth.
Happened fast. Elon's like, let's go, let's fucking do this.
Exactly.
And then it's just like everywhere. But I actually am a lot like kind of happy that Trump won, just because all the people that support Trump like are super happy right now. And that's just not a bad vibe, like,
for sure.
I mean, it's kind of, depends who you are or whatever, but I'm just like better than them being mad and, complaining to me or whatever,
And think about it.
Like 4 years of them just complaining about Kamala, I just like,
couldn't,
I wouldn't
unbearable.
deal.
unbearable.
Yeah. This is like the smoothest way. It's just like, all right.
And I feel like we get a fresh election cycle. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like Trump would have ran again next time, but like now we don't.
Is he allowed to?
No. I'm saying if he would have lost, yeah. He would have been allowed to. But no, not anymore. He's done. So that's what I mean. So we're just having a clean slate. Let's just after this, we'll ride these out and we'll be back.
I hope we get like a Gen Z politician soon. I know not for president quite, but
yeah, I don't know.
I'm a big young politician guy, you know?
A lot of them though don't have enough life experience where I'm like, it's a little bit sketchy. To where it's like when we're younger, you're like, why do you have to be a certain age to be president? And you're like I, you know what I mean? Like even now, I'm like,
it's an old man's game.
You've
seen more.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the young guys are. I mean, even like Trump kind of got some young guys around him. Vivek is probably the youngest one around.
Exactly.
He's, I don't know.
I fuck with those guys more.
Exactly.
But anyway, I mean, I'm not a big guy that thinks the president really has that much to do with your life, you know?
My life ain't gonna change.
I feel exactly how I felt yesterday, you know?
Bingo.
But
100%. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's cool.
You just gotta vote. Local politics is really what matters, and no one gives a shit about them, which is crazy. But
I raw dogged it, by the way. Like, you know, sometimes people have like voter guides or research the props beforehand. Like, I didn't know what the props were gonna be until I got there.
Nice.
You know? And so I was just like reading through it while I was in line, just raw dogging it. I think I want to use like a voter guide in the future, at least to give me an idea.
Yeah, I mean, definitely useful. Kind of lets you know what speeds up your process.
Puts it in English for me.
Yeah.
Sort out the double negatives, but
right. But yeah, what else have you been up to?
Dude, so Halloween? I just bought a bunch of stuff on Amazon.
Nice.
I bought house decorum. I bought a bunch of movie posters and framed them.
Wow, that's sick.
So we're gonna have Swingers. We got American Gangster. We got Goodfellas, Sandlot on the way. Just all my favorite movies, pretty much.
That's classic.
Gonna put them all over the walls. A year and a half into the place, we're finally gonna decorate it. So
does that mean you guys are there long term? Are we putting our feet in the cement here? Is this what this means?
I guess wherever I live, at least I'll have these. You know,
that's nice
to give it some instant whatever. But
right, bring you back. American Gangster. I don't think I've ever seen American Gangster.
Denzel?
Nope.
So good.
I'm not a big Denzel.
So good. Russell Crowe?
Not a big Russ. What's the one he's in? Gladiator or 300? I get them mixed up. I forget.
Gladiator. No?
That does not do it for me. I don't know.
Dude. Do you have Netflix?
Yeah. Yep.
American Gangster is worth a watch. Sometimes you need someone to push you over the edge.
Okay. Hey,
American Gangster is worth the watch 100%.
If you're saying it, I'll give it a shot. I mean, no, I'm not saying I'll get through it cuz I'm quick on the trigger. I got 15, 20 minutes, and if I'm tuned out, if I look at my phone more than twice, it's freaking game
Give it
off.
a shot. It's like The Godfather though. It's that type of direction, just a little more modern. A little more.
I honestly, The Godfather is good, not great.
Godfather 2 is great.
Yeah, and like I guess the whole series, the trilogy, definitely great. You know what I mean? You can't say it's not great, but like I'm
with you though. I think Godfather is overrated. I think A Bronx Tale is the best mobster movie.
Ooh, A Bronx Tale. I'm trying to think. Is that the one where they're
you only get 3 good women in your life?
Yeah.
Me, I met all 3 when I was 13. What are you gonna do about it?
I can't. Those movies are like they're trying to teach you a lesson in every scene. I can't.
De Niro's a bus driver. Oh, it's so good.
I prefer him as a taxi driver.
So good. But yeah, man. Just chilling, really.
Nice.
The vibes are good down here in San Diego.
Yeah, you guys have a good Halloween. Did you guys do a couple's costume? What were the vibes for Hallows Eve?
So for Halloween, I was Sarah. So I was a nurse. and I got her
Hilarious.
tag and all that. Wore her scrubs.
Jesus
You know,
Christ.
I made it. It was funny. And she was a cow. I was gonna be a dairy farmer.
Would have been good.
Last minute switch. It is what it is.
How did you make the
What about
switch
you?
Yeah, we
Did you dress
just
up? Are you sick?
No, had a nice gap where I was not sick, but I went to Jay Hutch's party with Maddie T and Nikki, and I dressed up as Abe Lincoln twice over the thing.
Oh, I think I saw that.
Took home an award with one of them.
Great wrestler.
Great wrestler. That's what I was trying to tell everybody, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "He's probably gay too." And they're like, "What?" Like, I was just kind of drunk, just telling every Abe Lincoln story I could fucking find. I was like, his son Tad died. No one cared. No one cared. But
I just watched a Teddy documentary on
ooh,
like Prime or something like that, HBO.
the best,
It was so good.
dude.
It was so good.
Did they go into his trip to the Amazon?
Yeah, he got sick. Yeah,
It's
I stopped
crazy.
paying a little bit.
I read a
I
whole
stopped paying
book.
attention a little bit, but
I read a
it's
whole
just
book
been on.
about that Amazon trip, and that shit was crazy. Like, they would like portage boats, like miles and miles. They just hit, and he was part of the crew after he was president, like just carrying a boat through the Amazon to put back on the river, like crazy shit. Yeah, got super sick. His son pretty much was the only thing that saved him. Crazy.
Wow.
Great president. That's what
Lost his mom and his wife on the same day
I forgot about that. I didn't know that.
in
That's
the
crazy.
same house.
That's nuts. I mean, talk about lightening your load, though. Shit.
After that, he went out west.
Rough
This
Riders,
is the
baby.
time, like,
Rough
he was
Riders.
just out there in solitude, him and the land, dude.
Do you think DMX was a Teddy Roosevelt fan? Is that where he got the Rough Riders anthem?
Whoa. No, I don't. I never correlated those two.
Oh, every time I saw Rough Riders anthem, I was like, oh, Teddy, let's go. He would have hated this song. Let's go.
He's down there in Cuba, dude.
Cuba.
But after seeing the documentary, I was like, Teddy Roosevelt probably had the best PR team of the 19th century. You know what I mean? Like, everything he did was like, he went on a trip to Africa, and like by the time he got back, everyone knew who he was and like had been following along on his journey. He was like the only person in the world with Instagram back then.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
And he was a prolific writer too. So it was like he would send letters home, and then they would read those, and it'd be like reading a story, you know what I mean? Like a real fucking, like reading a book. Yeah, just a different time when it was just all word of mouth too. Cause people would be telling those stories. It would be getting exaggerated like tenfold. And then it would be like, he was just bigger than life.
He was going around campaigning for McKinley, just taking a train to every city in America.
Bull Moose Party.
Just like just pulling up, and then the whole town just comes out.
Stump
just a different
speeches.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other crazy thing. Like, and I guess you could kind of equate that back to what's happening now, I think, which is why a huge reason Trump won was podcasts. Like, we haven't seen a president just sit down and talk for probably
long form
40 years. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, long form, no interruptions, just kind of go with the flow. And only one of them did that this time around. It's crazy. But I think that actually helped a ton. But
so much, especially Rogan, dude.
Oh, yeah. The old Rogan bump. That's been a thing forever. Everyone's always talked about the Rogies bump. Who knew it would come to a presidential election? That's so dumb. Wasn't
there some like drama that in the past Rogan said he didn't want him on?
Yeah. So probably a year ago, he's like he'd had Bernie Sanders on, he'd had Tulsi on, but he was like, I don't want to get political. But like, he kept having Tulsi on, but because he was like, she's center, you know what I mean? She's very central. She's
like, I don't want to get political. I'm just super fascinated by politics.
Exactly. But she's pretty down the middle, and she's like, if you ask her a question, she's just going to give you the answer. There's going to be not a whole ton of bias on it. And so he kept having her on, yada, yada, yada. And then I think what did it was him and Musk are obviously boys. And then Musk and Trump,
Musk,
and
yeah.
then it was just like shit. And also Dana White, the Dana White connection's huge. But
True.
it started off, like he shook his hand at the UFC and he like pulled Rogan in, and Rogan hit the old pull back. He was like, I'm not giving ground. And he like came on, not talking shit, but like low key talking shit. And then he was like, yeah, I'm not going to have any of he's like, I don't want to have a sway in this at all. And then, but he offered both. So I mean.
Exactly.
And what do you think about people saying that he is like a prima donna for trying to force them to come to him and spend a few hours as opposed to him going out there and
he wanted Rogan to go
no
to him?
He didn't, she did. That was their stipulation. That's why they didn't do it.
Dude, it's Rogan doesn't go to you.
That's right. And that's kind of what he said. He's like, I'm kind of the biggest show around. Like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. He's like, but we're the biggest show around, and like having no one else in the room is crazy. Like Vance went on there.
Well, and me going to you is like, I'm honored to be in your presence.
Exactly.
You know, like I want to be here so bad.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. But like Vance was even like, this is the first time I haven't had Secret Service around me in 3 months. Like I've been in a room with somebody else every day for every minute of my life for 3 months. This is the first time I've had.
Why? You know why?
Why?
Because Rogan's got top secret clearance because he's part of the CIA.
Mike Baker's
callback from previous pods, dude. I'm telling you.
Mike Baker's
why
his
else
handler.
would Secret Service be like, no, he's cleared, he's good?
Because I'm sure they were right outside the door. I'm sure they told all of his guys to get away. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure it was like hey, your security.
Patting down roads?
I'm sure. I mean, you can't take chances.
No,
at the end of the day, Joe
not.
Rogan's still the Fear Factor host and a comedian. Like
he can still head kick the shit out of JD.
That's what I mean. Like fuck, or T-Dog. You know what I mean? Vance would have a better shot. Vance, I feel like, has got a chin. He's got a big old block head. That fucker.
Vance strikes me as someone that goes to the gym like every morning at 5.
Ex-military, fucking lawyer, kind of gets after.
Bearded. I think the beard gave him the boost.
Oh, I couldn't imagine him without a beard. But yeah, exactly. Kind of the younger gives him the younger vibe. You know what I mean?
So word on town is that since Trump can only beat women in elections,
nice.
We're renaming wife beaters to Trumpers.
That's really good. I was seeing a bunch of those, like Trump's strength of schedule is crazy. System president. All that shit's so fucking good. I mean,
there's definitely something to that, though. You know, 100%. I don't know how a lesson wasn't learned.
It's crazy. Well, when you don't vote in your nominee and you just say she's the one, you don't really get a say. But like I told Tay Meek, I'm just here for the memes, bro. It's gonna be 4 years of just hopefully more comedy than tragedy, but it's going to be funny, I think. Is that the wrong reason to probably, but I don't give a shit.
You voted for him for the memes? Yeah.
I didn't say I voted for him, but I did. No, hey. No, not for the memes, but
first felon president or not?
Yeah, that's the other one that's tricky too, is because like the felonies are like, and I don't know, like how far down the rabbit hole do you want to go? The felonies are like not true felonies, you know what I mean? Like they stacked them all up, made it a felony, and it was past the statute of limitations for those technically. So it's like there's a lot of things that you could say, but it's like, yeah, definitely is. He's definitely a felon. There's no skirting that one. Yeah.
So far removed from what we thought you had to be president once upon a time. You know, it's a new world, you know, it's a new world of politics.
Exactly. I mean, and you either get change with it or get left behind. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Playoff game this week.
Playoff football?
High school football.
Let's go.
We went 0-10 as a varsity program.
Made the playoffs.
And still are in the like CCS CIF playoffs.
So did they go 500 in preseason? Do they have that rule where if you win like X amount of preseason games, you get
We went 0-10. So
Oh, they didn't win a preseason. That's including. Oof.
yeah, every game we played, we lost. But last year we were the D1 champs. So we had like the toughest schedule in San Diego.
I mean,
So we played all the big boys. All the people that are going to compete for like the D1 chip this year were on our schedule.
and you were just senior heavy last year, I'm assuming.
Well, there was a different coach last year, and he was paying for people to transfer in or something like that. And then he got booted. And then all the players left too.
Did he get booted for that?
Pretty much. Like, it was not a good cultural fit, pretty much.
Sick. Bishop's sick.
So everyone dipped, like 25 players, maybe 15 to 25 players, just like gone. So yeah. Anyway, we're playing for the D3 ring. That's what we're playing for.
Nice.
So I guess the team we're playing is like, it feels like a charter, like La Jolla. It's La Jolla Country Day, like country's in the name of it.
Holy smokes.
It's feeling like country club, private, charter, small.
So is there a chance you guys go out there and just kick some ass?
There's a chance we run table and have an 0-10 regular season and be Division III champs.
That would be crazy.
So I'm trying to come back this Thanksgiving.
Jesus.
With that ring.
You got to lift that up. I just saw this the whole time, just jerking yourself. You got to lift it a little bit. Now that'd be sick. And I mean,
dude, I need that ring, Jim. I didn't get a chance to get one. Your dad cut me from the team.
This is true. He did.
You know,
is there any?
Technically, I was a water boy. I could have got myself one if I wanted to.
Damn, that would have been sick. You should have.
You know, fucking, we're up 14-0 against the people that win it my senior year in basketball in the first round. Lose the game.
It's tough. That's
got to play Midian football. Watch Revisa and all those boys do it. This one's for Revisa. This one's for Marcamon.
He'll love that. They have a ring though.
This one's for Bigger.
They got rings. They're all rings, baby.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get one.
You'll get yours.
Remember that time in high school that we were at Matt Bonoff's?
It's the greatest.
And
people.
Dylan Lennox was all drunk and whatever. And he's like, oh, when you get one of these, when you get two of these, then you come talk to me. I was like, do I have to win it or can I tie it?
So
he
fucking good.
Flips the table, going crazy.
I'm convinced that's why Mitch and all those guys like remembered who you were. Not that you weren't like friends and stuff with them earlier, but like that moment gets brought up to this day. Like it's so good. Yeah, I mean, like it's so funny. Joey's the one that I think loves it the most. Joey's always
that's the best.
Joey
was always the funniest fucker, dude. I was the punchline of many of Joey's jokes, so glad to hear I get a little bit of love.
100%. He's the best. It's funny because me and him are like the only two, or he's like the only one I know that watches F1, and so it's like we'll talk about F1 and that's pretty much it, but it's like nice because like during the F1 season it's like on Sundays we'll text and then be on your merry way. It's like I got no other connection with them other than that right now, but
yeah, a lot of boys married, dude. Getting married.
Yeah, Mitch getting married soon. Revisa bachelor party got the invite. God bless his soul. I know
your shooting percentage on friends that you have to friends that make you a part of their wedding is like unprecedented. It's like high 80s, if not 90s.
And I'll tell you why. And it's not for any good reason. It's because I have two brothers and they always feel bad. You know what I mean? They're like, I can't, because I'm periphery. Don't get me wrong.
No, but you were always part of the squad. You were always part of the squad.
But I'm like last man in. Maybe Boog Meek comes in behind me, you know what I mean? But like I'm last man.
Yeah.
Or one of with that squad. But yeah, I think they just feel bad. Or like a lot of the times it's golf, and so it's like they have odd numbers and they're like, who can we invite one more person who's
that actually fits in with the squad, knows everyone.
Exactly. Yeah. Knows everyone, not going to be a problem, and will pay on time. You know what I mean? I'm a no issues kind of guy.
It's the reliability factor, Jim.
Bingo. And that's what it's all about.
Availability is the best ability, and people forget that.
Always forget it. Where do you think the best place to go to a bachelor party is?
I mean, Vegas, baby.
Really? You think Vegas?
Vegas. Why not Vegas? Where else are you gonna go? I mean, honestly, I think Reno is a sneaky call.
Hmm.
Like Reno is Vegas on a budget.
Yeah.
You
At
could
that
get
point,
that
you
same
just go to
feel. Oh, let's go
Tahoe.
to the casinos. Oh, let's play golf.
Tahoe is more of, I feel like, you know what I mean? You can hit all
Tahoe's
the,
a great one.
you got a little bit of this, you got a little bit of that. But like, yeah, I mean, Reno's definitely more Vegas-y, but I just feel like Vegas is overplayed. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you're getting married like early 20s, Vegas is like pristine. Like, can't beat it, but like after that, it's like,
Vegas in general is just eh. Like,
Yeah.
unless you love going to nightclubs and that's your jam, like losing money on the tables isn't that fun.
See, and I'd want to go to Vegas to go to shows. I mean, call me a fan,
Yeah,
call me
Jersey
whatever.
Boys.
But
Yeah, I got you.
I would go see Jersey Boys. Dude, Jersey Boys.
There's comedians going all the time.
That's what I mean. Like Cirque du Soleil. I mean, a couple cap, couple step. Come on, boy. Sounds like
Now
a
we
great
talking.
time. Sounds like a great time.
Now we talking.
But no, this one's we're going to Scottsdale.
Oh, that's another top tier. You don't like it?
Oh, I do.
no, you do.
No. It's sick. Right near downtown. Primo. Golf.
I'm going this weekend actually.
Arizona?
Mm-hmm.
What for?
Just to go barbecue with Sarah's parents. I think there might be a reason. Oh, they're doing like Friendsgiving, her and her friends and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just go see her hometown. You know,
Oh,
she's about to see mine.
I didn't
so
realize that's where she's from. So she's from what part of
Yeah.
Arizona?
It's all Phoenix in my mind. You know, I don't know.
There's so many
Phoenix.
No.
You know, it's all Phoenix. I always say this with her. There's 3 cities in Arizona. Just 3. There's
Flagstaff.
Phoenix, there's Tucson, and there's Flagstaff.
Not even Scottsdale.
If you're from Tempe or Scottsdale, you're from Phoenix.
I guess. I see where you're coming from.
You're just trying to be cool. Oh, I'm from Scottsdale.
I see
Like,
you.
come on.
We used to play baseball. We used to do tournaments up there all the time, and it was like there'd be like Peoria, Scottsdale, and it's like no one actually lives
It's
in
Phoenix. They're all in the
Peoria.
Phoenix greater metropolitan area.
This is true. This is very true. They all root for the Suns. It's all Phoenix, baby.
Get it together. Phoenix. Kyler.
Love that. So, and you've met her family already, right? This is not the first. Gotta love that.
Yeah.
And you met the friends?
Yeah, I've met some of the friends. Yeah.
Nice.
Just like in going out context. Yeah.
Let's go. We love that.
Yeah, there's a pool and a hot tub, so you had me at pool, you know?
Exactly, right? Catch me in there all day.
We're just barbecuing and fucking big chilling. So
Let's
I'm pretty excited
fucking go. Those are the best weekends. Literally just doing nothing.
Low key.
Chilling. That's the other thing, dude. Duck season started.
Rabbit season.
Wabbits.
Rabbit season.
Duck season started 2 weekends ago. 3 weekends ago. Have not been able to go out once. I went out once and just lollygag. Shoulders so fucked up. Couldn't even like bring it up to my arm. How depressing is that?
Yeah, Jesus.
It's
taking you out of jits too, huh?
Yeah. So I just been going into jits and just like helping out guys that like some of the newer guys just going around and fucking
just getting everyone sick. Yeah.
Honestly, just like there's this one guy who's like the sickest. He's like a big fucking electrician, and he's way older than me. He's like 40, but he's fucking strong as shit. And he just like wants to. He's like one of those guys that just like picks up on shit hella quick. Like used to play football and stuff. Is like haven't done anything physical in like 15 years. I'm like, brother, you pull cables with your fucking hands every day. Like my ass.
Your forearms are giant.
It's ridiculous. But like he's a guy. Like I'll just sit there and he like looks at me. Is like, can you help? I'm like, yeah, absolutely, dude. Whatever you need, Shane. You fucking dog.
Don't kill me. Yeah,
dude. He's like first day in there, like we were doing back attacks, and he just like got on my back and like couldn't do anything, but just like held me there like so tight, and I was like, holy shit, this man is a fucking bear. crazy.
I got to get back, dude. I got to get back. Johnny texted me. I think I told you that last week. Johnny texted me, wants to get back involved in some jiu-jitsu.
No way.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Johnny is such a Ruatolo
He's like, I just
brother.
saw the white belt world championships or what, like I just saw some tournament and the white belts, like, dude, we could run that shit.
Dude.
And I was like, I don't know about tournaments, but yeah, I would love to have a blue belt. Like, let's fucking do it.
Hell yeah. Well, and that's the thing too.
Because
I was like, I don't know about tournaments. And like gets to the point where it's like, fuck it. Like everyone else, like that's literally what people were just signing up. And I was like, I guess I'll sign up. Fuck it, let's do it.
It's like another day of training, pretty much.
Exactly. That's sick. Johnny going surfing, jiu-jitsu. He thinks he's a Brazilian.
He's going full Cali, dude.
He thinks he's a Brazilian. It's so good. Would you go to gi or no gi?
Joe Hadawal. The place I went to did both.
Oh, nice. Fuck yeah.
I'd go back to the same place. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I gotta find my gi. It's somewhere in my closet, buried.
Yeah. No, it's been shitty to be out, but it's fun making myself learn different shit. You know, always staying in the mix. But yeah. All right. You wanna get to this draft?
Let's do it.
All right. Condiments.
Shout out to Todd Meek, by the way. I had to let the guns out one time just to let them know we're still here.
One last thing about Halloween, and I'm sure we'll talk about it with Todd and those guys on the podcast, but if you didn't see the last podcast, he was dressed up as Ivan Drago.
Wait, who saw him? Someone told me they saw him in the neighborhood dressed like Ivan Drago, shirtless, with the popcorn bussin'.
Yeah, that's exactly. And Ryan was dressed up as Rocky.
There's kids, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan's dressed up as Rocky, and he doesn't look like Stallone, but he's tanner than Todd. So like it worked out perfect. But they're both just serving popcorn all night shirtless. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like,
they're MILF hunting, dude. They're MILF hunting for sure.
Ryan's locked down. Todd may have been hunting.
Todd was MILF hunting for sure, but it's just one of those things. You do jiu-jitsu long enough, you end up in a tournament. You go to the gym long enough, you end up with a shirtless Halloween costume. It's just part of the deal.
It's just how it happens.
That's the old game I used to love to play in high school. How long does it take for the jack guy to end up shirtless at the party? You know?
And it answer, not long. Never
not long. And I'll admit, I was that guy sometimes. 14, 15, 16. You catch me shirtless. I love the way I look. Fucking sue me. But like,
or you just cut your shirt all the way down the side and you just had someone rip off the last piece. Like, oh, now I gotta take it. Now it's no good.
God, dude.
But
shout out Steph Curry. Yeah.
Shout out Chef. Did you see how bad Steve Kerr got booed in Boston yesterday?
No. Why?
Because of the playing time from the Olympics. Didn't play.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's tough. What about Derek White? Derek White got so much run.
No, that's why they're upset. It's because he got way more. But they literally
he's playing mind games with the Celtics.
That's what people were literally rumors were saying, that he's trying to break up. I don't know if you might have told me that he's trying to break up the Celts.
Makes sense.
But they announced the lineup and they're like, and the head coach for the Golden State Warriors, and you couldn't hear him say Steve Kerr. It was just boos right out the gate. Crazy. I love Boston. God,
I love Steve, dude. Kenny Sullivan's a Steve Kerr hater, but not me.
I'm kind of a Steve Kerr hater too. He's kind of full of himself. I was a Steve Kerr fan with Luke Walton. They were a great one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Luke
know.
Walton started the season 27-1 or something like that.
And then
or 30 straight wins.
Let me take this over. That team was so good. They could have went no coaching and won fucking 30 straight games.
100%.
So good. All right. Condiments draft.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't have really much planned out. Wow. I just pulled up a quick little list and I am juiced. All right. You want first or second pick?
Second pick.
Wow. All right. Let me get these tones.
I already know you're going chalk 1-1.
I don't know. There's a bunch of different. Fuck. This is actually really tough. 1-1 and this is 1A, 1B, and I don't know. I'm gonna go
See,
with
I'm fine with either one.
with the first pick of the condiments draft. I will be selecting ranch dressing.
Wow.
Yes. There's nothing you can't put ranch on. I mean, give me.
No, there's a lot you can't put ranch on. Ice cream for starters.
You could put ranch on it.
Well, I'm just saying. You said there's nothing. That's one.
Yeah, well, you're telling me you can't put ranch on ice cream. Go grab some ice cream and see if it levitates off of it. You
Getting
can.
literal with me.
I mean, you're getting literal with me.
Oh,
Fuck you.
okay, lawyered. I got lawyered. Okay. That's fine.
I mean, ranch and great. Ranch and salad, great.
Ranch and meat.
Pretty good. Chicken bacon ranch, I mean, might be one of the best sandwiches ever created. Yeah.
Wings.
Wings. Are you a blue cheese
French
or are you a
fries.
ranch guy on wings?
No, ranch. Blue cheese? I mean, I'm not going to get mad if it's on the plate, and I'll use it once just for variety, but.
I'll use it once because I don't know the difference right off the get, and I'll taste it. I'm like, motherfucker, give me some fucking ranch. I asked for ranch.
They got me.
You fucking asshole. But yeah, no, I think it's a very versatile. There's a lot of different food groups ranch goes with. And I mean, at the base,
You can do different things with it. Spicy ranch, cool ranch,
Hundo P, a little sriracha ranch. Oof. Yeah, that's gonna be my one-on-one. Here you are.
All right, we'll keep it short and sweet. You know what the deal is. It's ketchup. Shout out my boy Butter doing life in the box. It's ketchup. Man, when you think of condiment, you think of ketchup. I don't care who you are. It's the first one to pop in your head. It might not be the best tasting or the most versatile, even though it is both. Ketchup's great.
It is.
Goes on fries.
Are you
sandwiches? I used to put ketchup on my pancakes straight up.
There's no way.
Straight up.
Did
when
that
I was a little
happen
kid.
by an accident one time? Like, were you at like a Holders and accidentally put your ketchup on your?
I would just do it. Not a Holders guy, by the way. I don't know what happened there. Seems like everyone else grew up at Holders, but
I grew up at Holders, but not the one that everybody else grew up at. I grew up at the one by Deanza with my pops with Uncle Holder.
How did we never go to Holders by Deanza? We went to Deanza for like 5 years.
I know, that's crazy.
Honestly, how did that never happen?
You want
Mickey D's was just too good.
Mickey D's was too good. We were too broke, and going home to the old freaking search room was too sweet.
Yeah, rotisserie chicken, bananas on the fucking shelf.
What else do you need? Cinnamon Life. Come on, brother.
Goldfish. Yeah. No cinnamon. Ugh.
Oh, I love Cinnamon Life. Can't do
with some fresh strawberries, maybe a little bit of peanut butter M&Ms.
Peanut butter M&Ms. Were you ever a ketchup with steak guy?
Nah.
Ooh, I was.
Don't do too much. But if it's on my plate, say I had a little bit of potatoes and I'm dipping them in the French fry, there'll be a time one of those pieces of steak is hitting
some
little ketchup. I'm a big variety guy when it comes to condiments, so
yeah,
you know the deal.
That is true. Are you let's say you go to McDonald's. You don't have to say the sauces you're getting for your nuggets, but are you getting like two different flavor sauces, 3 different flavor sauces?
2, at least 2, if not 3.
That's how I feel. Wow. Love it. All right.
I was a sweet and sour guy too back in the day. Oof.
Sweet and sour is so good. Sweet and sour on a McChick. I mean, fuck.
Yep.
So good.
Yep.
So good. All right. Round 2. Wow, this is tough. Do. Fuck. All right. We are going with barbecue sauce. Easy.
Oh wow, not even on my list.
I enjoy barbecue sauce on a lot of different things. Honestly, barbecue sauce and pasta, just a regular pot, not too much, just enough to.
I've done it. Desperate times.
That's exactly where this comes in. Is there's always barbecue sauce in the fridge, and there's always a box of noodles, and you're not eating a dry box of noodles.
Yeah. Well, this is a good moment to explain the difference between having the juice and having the sauce.
Yes.
Because anyone can kind of have the juice. Oh, he's got a nice car. He's got the juice, whatever. But think about your fridge. You put that orange juice in there. How long is it in there? Day, 2 days, 3 days? What about that barbecue sauce? See, the sauce is forever.
Sauce is forever.
I'm a Sweet Baby Ray's guy.
I was just about to ask, what's your go-to? I know some people are like a Kinder's. I'm not as much of a Kinder's. Sweet Baby Ray's. Ooh, I just kicked my camera. Sorry, adjusting
That's
with my
standard, bro.
Yeah.
That's the standard for barbecue sauce. Maybe I'm just a West Coast guy. Maybe people in Kansas City have a different opinion, but
yeah, because I think that honestly might be a Kansas City sauce. I don't know, or a Carolina sauce. I forget which one.
Yeah.
But I like barbecue. I mean, I don't give a shit. And if people are like, "Oh, you don't need barbecue sauce on this," like the steak's good by itself. Sometimes I want some fucking barbecue sauce. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm never doing barbecue sauce on the steak.
Oh,
never.
Brother, I'm telling you, try it. Try it.
I'd rather do A1, dude.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, A1 is definitely if you
A1 gets a lot of hate.
Really?
Yeah, people are like, if you need A1, then the steak's not cooked right.
I just like the taste. I mean, I can't like a taste of a fucking
got a good little citrus feel to it. I like it.
A tang, a zip, a woof.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, barbecue sauce.
All right, do I take the best player available or do I think about who you're going to take next? I'll just take best available. Give me soy sauce.
Wow. I like
that.
Are we now? This is the great debate. Is teriyaki a type of soy sauce?
I didn't know it to be, but I'd believe you.
I think someone told me it was, and I don't remember if it was or not.
Two distinct flavors, what we're talking about.
Two distinct flavors, both salt
both
heavy.
Might have a soy base.
Both salty as fuck.
Yeah.
Soy sauce. Wow, you really think that's the best available?
I really do. Yeah, because now we're going into the whole Asian realm.
Right.
Right. Thai food, Chinese food, Korean food, Japanese food. All of these are going to require. It's the ketchup of the East.
The ketchup of the East. That is true. They put it on fucking everything.
In your bag in the West, you get ketchup in your bags. Automatic. You don't even have to ask for it. They'll put ketchup in there.
Mm-hmm.
In the East, they'll just drop some soy sauce, some low sodium soy sauce.
Are you? See, I'm if I'm getting soy sauce, full sodium me. I don't give a shit. We're here for a good time.
Rice, dude. You take the plainest food there is, rice. You add soy sauce, banger of a meal already.
This is true. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many times I've eaten fucking not soy, but teriyaki and rice, and it just like now Safeway's got these pre-made fucking microwave for 2-minute cups. I'm like,
oh,
make my life easier, huh? Fuck, let's go.
So good.
But I like that soy, and you're a big sushi guy, huh?
I like sushi. I like Thai.
Really?
I'm really the biggest Indian food guy.
I can't do Indian.
I'm a big curry guy. Thai has some good curries as well.
What is a Thai food? I'm trying to think of.
Thai food is like pad Thai. And then they'll have like curries with rice.
Right.
And then they'll have like maybe even samosas if I'm not tripping.
Okay. I'm not a big.
That might be Indian food that does the samosas, but
I think it is Indian too. They could probably do it too. I eat what I know, brother. If I go to a place and they're like, we're having some funky stuff, I'm like, I'll put one on my plate. I'm gonna go find a trash can to fold this plate up in and toss it out. And
I made that mistake. I ordered the kangaroo when I was in Europe.
Kind of sick.
Just like the most exotic thing on the menu.
How did it
For
taste?
what? It was horrible. I got it medium rare, like an idiot.
That's tough. A kangaroo medium rare is tough.
And I didn't want to send it back.
So
I just like chopped it up into little pieces and
scattered it.
Tried to make it look like I ate it. Yeah.
fuck them. If you're at a restaurant, who cares? It's
If I had soy sauce, maybe we'd be in business.
like that. And with that note, we'll move to the next round. All right. Oof. I don't know if these are considered condiments, but they're on the condiment Wikipedia. So I'm gonna go with syrup.
Yeah, maple.
Maple syrup. And now I need like the fake shit. 100% maple syrup. That shit is gross. Not for me, brother. Give me like a Mrs. Buttersworth, a log cabin preferred. Aunt Jemima. Now that Donnie T's back, I heard she's going back on the bottles. I don't know if this is true.
I forgot about all that. Yeah,
so crazy. No, but honestly, log cabin the best. That's what Jack in the Box gives you with the old French toast sticks. It's just pure money.
Jack in the Box, man. For the lowest quality food that there is out there, pretty high quality.
You think it's the lowest qual?
It's on the bottom barrel.
I think
is
Wendy's.
it lower quality than Denny's?
Ooh.
Denny's is like a sit-in restaurant. It's not like fast food.
Yeah. I feel like Wendy's is lower quality.
They have salads at Denny's.
That's true. I mean, Denny's has got fresh eggs. They crack their eggs at Denny's some of the time.
It's important.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never understood the Denny's hate. I would go to Denny's right now if it was posed to me. I mean, I don't give a shit.
Fuck up some pancakes. Grand slam, bitches.
Grand Slam witch. Oof. Dude, my favorite Denny's memory ever is, and it's a Vine that I found a few years ago. You know how like you can search your name on Vine, there's like a few that populate. And I think it was on Kenny's, and it's me after a country concert, and I'm fucking like pissed drunk, and like everyone's yelling at the Denny's table, and like including me, and I'm like I like finally like realize Kenny's recording, and then like I look around, I'm like, oh my god, you guys are being so fucking loud. Can you just calm down? And I'm like, look at these guys, Ken. And it's like 2 seconds earlier, I was like screaming across the table at the top of my lungs. I was like, oh, I love this. I love this. And brother, I'm back in the game, just getting hammed. Maybe that's why I'm sick. I start drinking again, start getting sick.
The poison.
It's kind of crazy. I know just put 2 and 2 together right now. No good.
Brain blast.
All right, maple syrup. What do you got for us?
All right, shout out my boy Butter doing life in the box. Let me get a Dijon.
Dijon, are you take all mustards? Take all starts, because I'm definitely not taking a mustard.
Fine, give me mustard, but specifically give me Dijon.
Nice. Okay, Dijon's yours. Now, are you
the filet mignon of mustard?
I'll respect that. Would you go spicy brown instead of Dijon if they don't have Dijon, or do you just bump it right to yellow?
Oh, spicy brown.
Yeah.
Give me spicy brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow's good just for turkey sandwiches, and that's it. Even that, I prefer the others.
Mustard is only on a pastrami sandwich for me. That's the only time where I'm like, if it's on there, I'll eat it.
That's got to be Dijon, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Or at least brown.
100%. Dude, we were at a tailgate one time, and this guy cranked out the old fucking yellow mustard and just doused my pastrami sandwich, and I was like almost inedible. Like, I had to throw away half the sandwich. I was like, a normal person couldn't eat this, let alone someone who doesn't like mustard. I was like, this is fucked up. But God, yeah, mustard. Not the biggest mustard guy. Were your brothers like, did you all have your certain way, or did you guys all like the same thing? Like, Mikey was a mustard only guy, I was a mayo only guy, and John was both.
I see. I think we were all pretty much both. Seth had some particulars about his food, specifically not touching on the plate,
I see.
Separate items of food, not one big. I was the exact opposite, though. Like, on Thanksgiving, I'm making one big fucking
exactly goulash,
mashed potato full of everything. Yeah, so Josh's goulash, exactly.
That's what Bill's, dude. I've been getting the hash brown skillet, and that's what I do.
I'm a skillet guy.
And dude, since the time that they fucked up my order and gave me scrambled eggs instead of over easy eggs, only been hitting scrambled eggs in the skillet. It was like the biggest blessing that I ever had. Crazy.
Nice.
Love it. Yeah. All right. Round 4. Whoa. I'm gonna go gravy.
Oh, it's almost cheating, but I'll take it.
Almost cheating. It's a condiment. It's a topping. You put it on top of potatoes. I mean,
you buy gravy at the store?
Yeah.
I think you can.
Yeah.
Who would? But you can.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be like made in the bag. Like you're buying it in like a saucer. You're not getting a pre-made gravy. But they make gravy packets. So I feel like that's.
Yeah. I don't know. Gravy's just all-time pick right there. I'm just flabbergasted.
Yeah.
That's a steal.
That's
probably the #1 condiment. Nothing ups the quality of your food more than gravy.
100%.
Ranch could save a lot, but it can't save as much as gravy can.
And
leftovers, you heat up the gravy.
No longer dry, brother. Or I mean, just a shitty meal. Let's say there's a shitty meal you're at someone's house, and it's just like, I can't get this fucking chicken down. I can't get these potatoes down. It's like, pass that gravy back over here, please. And you just fucking go. It's almost
it needs some lubrication going down.
I was gonna say it's almost as good for a lubrication as it is for a taste.
To where you can't even swallow anymore. You're so full, but
it's the best.
You just slide it at the right angle.
Shit down the gullet. And like I said, that one's a stretch. It's on the Wikipedia for a condiment.
Hey, I'll take it.
I'm gonna take it. But yeah, no, gravy's the shit. There's nothing I like more. Are you a thinner gravy, or do you like a thick gravy with like other stuff in it, like meat and like?
No, like a thinner gravy, I'd say. Like it's liquid, but it's like a thick liquid for sure.
Right. Yeah. Not super. Yeah.
But it's not
both
chunky.
Are thick, but yeah, exactly. I was thinking chunky versus
smooth, not chunky. Yep.
All right, round 4. What do you got for us?
God, I'm running out of guys, but give me the fucking backbone of the condiment game, mayo.
Wow.
Unsung hero.
You don't get ranch without mayo, brother.
Complimentary football, you know what I mean? Complimentary player. You know, he's not going to be the star of the show. He's the offensive lineman of condiments.
I like that. I feel
plays
like
with his back to the ball.
Flavor enhancer, you know.
Ranch is arguably the main like star of the ranch and wings.
Right. Sometimes.
You know, ketchup is arguably the star of ketchup and fries. Mayo is not the star of a turkey sandwich. Dijon is the star of a turkey sandwich, potentially.
I see where you're going, but not mayo.
Gravy is the star of your Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But mayo, not a star player. But he's on a lot of winning football teams. You know what I mean?
A lot. A high win percentage because he's around too. People.
He never cost you the game.
Definitely not. He's a system. He's a system condiment.
In Europe, he's more of a star player. You go to Belgium and order some French fries, you're getting mayo with it.
Crazy. And that's what I was going to ask. What's the extent of what you'll put mayo on?
I would do mayo on French fries for sure if it's available. I wouldn't go out of my way to make it happen, but
I'll do it on
I would do it.
Just about anything. I don't give a shit. My grandma's
sandwich, anything that has bread.
Yes. Bread is my #1. It needs bread, and I'll throw mayo on.
You know how people are like bread and butter?
Mm-hmm.
Treat mayo like it's butter and just have a piece of mayo bread.
Oof, I don't know.
Mayo toast.
That gives me kind of the heebie-jeebies. I'm not sure I go that far.
Until you try it.
I need a piece of meat. I need bread and meat, and mayo is elite. Wow, that sounded good. But no. My grandma's birthday, they forget all the condiments, and all there is fucking mayo there. And everyone's like, I'm not putting mayo on a hot dog. I'm like, I'm putting
mayo on a hot dog is a major yes.
Yeah.
Mayo on a hamburger is a major yes.
Yes. I was like, someone bought
actually probably like the quickest way to enhance your burger.
I would say, or tomato. But yes, either way.
I would rather have mayo on my burger than ketchup.
Ooh. That's tough. I think I still stick with the chop, but yeah, no, not far behind. But like I said,
well, they're both on my roster, so it's all
that's
good.
True.
And I got mustard, so just need relish.
Wow. Well, with my pick, I think I'm gonna take old Relly boy. Is it me or you? I don't even know.
It's you.
All right. All right. Gotta give me a second here, because we're getting down to the old nitty gritty. I'm gonna take salsa.
We really are.
Salsa. I mean,
I don't know if I can give that one to you.
it's on the condiment and used in Mexican
Salsa?
cuisine. What do you put on
All
a
right.
taco? What do you put on a
Salsa.
burrito? I mean, it's not.
Salsa. Okay, I got you. You're going south with it. I got you.
It's the, what did you say? It's the soy sauce of the South.
It's the ketchup of the South.
It's the ketchup of the South. It literally, quite literally is. Fuck you for even questioning that. I'm offended, man.
No, I
I'm
know.
offended.
You're thinking outside the box.
It's just gravy and salsa. He's a little. He just stuck all
That's
American. Fine. Hey, you
That's
have the
fine.
States,
I got
brother.
a banger of a fifth pick, so it's all good.
Take it. I'm taking old salsa boy. Another flavor enhancer. Many ways to go about it. You get spicy. You can get some mild. Just getting a little heat. You know. Are you spicy? Like, let's say Chipotle. You go in full red.
We just talked about this earlier today because Dante got Chipotle. I like mild and medium in my burrito with spicy on the side.
Wow. That's crazy. I'll just go spicy on the side that way. Chipotle, I mean, notorious for taking full bites of one item. You know what I mean? Like, they wrap the burrito. Sometimes you get a full. I don't do sour cream, but you see someone just get a full jizz of sour cream in their mouth, and it's like, oh.
Ooh, sour cream making its way onto my list. Okay, forgot about her.
Oh, shit. Oh, you got one more round, so you better pick wisely. But yeah, all right. Here we go. Wrap us up here in the condom draft.
Let's get hot sauce. Give me hot sauce.
Okay, take hot sauce. I mean, that's not very far off from salsa, so it seems like you just.
That's what I'm saying. If we're playing with that, are we talking salsa verde? Are we talking, it's a lot of different things. I don't know what hot sauce I'm talking about.
That's fine.
Tapatio, Frank's Red Hot.
Exactly. When I think hot sauce, whoa. Those are getting more into the salsa-ese. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know. Just because they're named.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. That's what I was gonna say. Hot sauce sounds American. I was gonna say you can have Tabasco.
It's not Cholula. It's Charlie's.
Nice.
It's not Tapatio. It's
Tapatio.
Thomas's. Yeah.
Yeah,
rebrand.
Hot sauce is definitely another one where it's like, how many struggle meals have you eaten where you've just doused it with hot sauce?
Sriracha, Tabasco. Yeah.
Sriracha is one of the ones that crazy. There was a shortage for a long time or something like that. I don't even know what the fuck happened, but
I'm up and down with sriracha. There's times when I want it on everything, and there's times where I never want to see it again.
Really? Sriracha on eggs, fuego. The best.
Dude, you with the rhymes tonight.
I guess, yeah. But yeah, I like that. Okay, hot sauce. You know what? I'll give that to you. I will concede that to you.
I'll take it.
But fuck, that's it. I mean, I didn't write these down, unfortunately, so I can't read them back. But I mean, hell of a draft. And I mean, let me know in the comments who won. Let's just see who won.
Hey, let me know. Meet me on X. Add me on X.
Add Josh on
the
X.
Gringo Mandingo 9. Yep. Just play it.
But all right, you got anything before we take off?
Nah, man. Congrats to you and to your guy. Hopefully everything goes well. I'd just like to thank you once again for pushing through the sickness tonight and for having me on this pod.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Not my guy.
I'll
for
see
the
you at episode 1000.
Wow, I hope you're back before that, but let's go. Episode 1000 to the moon, brother. All right. Peace.
Peace.